Today, we are going to be looking at the recent influence of Russia and the widening gap between some countries in Africa, notably countries like Mali, Niger, and Burkina Faso, with their former colonial masters like France and other Western countries. This Niger Today news. Russia's expanding presence in Africa has become a topic of increasing concern and interest on the global stage. Through strategic economic investments, military partnerships, and cultural initiatives, Russia is solidifying its influence across the continent. This article delves into the various ways in which Russia is establishing itself in Africa, exploring the implications for both the African nations involved and the broader geopolitical landscape. Russia's economic and political influence in Africa, historical context. Russia's relationship with Africa dates back to the Cold War era, when it provided support to various African countries in their struggles against colonialism. However, with the collapse of the Soviet Union, Russia's presence waned in the continent. Current economic partnerships. In recent years, Russia has been ramping up its economic engagements with African nations, seeking to strengthen trade ties and resource extraction agreements. This has raised concerns about the extent of Russia's influence on the continent. Russian investments in African infrastructure projects. Overview of infrastructure investments. Russia has been investing in various infrastructure projects across Africa, including construction, transportation, and energy development. These investments aim to improve connectivity and boost economic growth in the region. Impact on African development. While Russian investments in infrastructure can provide much-needed development opportunities for African countries, there are concerns about the long-term implications of these projects, including debt sustainability and potential political leverage, military cooperation, and arms sales. Russian arms sales to African countries. Russia has been a major supplier of arms to African nations, with weapons sales forming a significant part of its military cooperation agreements. This has raised eyebrows among international observers concerned about the proliferation of arms in conflict-affected regions, joint military exercises. In addition to arms sales, Russia has engaged in joint military exercises with several African countries aimed at enhancing defense capabilities and fostering closer military ties. These exercises have sparked debates about the implications for regional security dynamics. Energy